That's what we don't do, Matty. Are the cameras on?
Cameras are on. Let me get.
There we go.
Let me make sure focus.
If that was an issue, we don't do that.
What issue?
I don't know.
I didn't go to the strip club.
Nobody went to a strip club. I didn't go.
I didn't go.
I went to bed.
Someone else named.
He's gonna fuck you up.
Rhymes with.
So we have Christina here doing my hair, but
The set is incredible. How it just
morphs.
just a candle that's not on. Cards from 2 days ago.
Well, I'm
A
pissed.
receipt.
I'm pissed because someone took like $50 in poker chips, so the set's incomplete.
The set's
which
in-
makes me crazy. I know you.
But
don't,
who took that?
I don't know. Someone has it in their stupid fat little pocket.
Someone just had them and put them in their pocket like a regular thief?
Somebody that's wearing a tie-dye tarp has about like $50 in my chips in their butt.
Guess what? I got them inside my asshole, and they're stewing. I'm making a little fucking stew. I'm gonna serve them up. Little
Niles.
fucking white rice.
Niles, hi Niles. My buddy Niles came by from New York. He used to live across the street from this place.
Dead ass B.
Niles, you could tell some stories about Casa de Two-Tone, huh?
What, old school?
No, I've been here. How long? I've been here, what, 8 years or something? Easily. I mean, I moved in across the street. I didn't know you when I moved in. I moved in across the street from Matt and Selena, and they're like, "You got to meet my neighbor Niles." And I was like, "I don't want to meet anybody named Niles. It's a shitty name."
Niles is a horrible name.
No, it's not a shitty name. It just
They went
sounds
to
like
private school.
Right.
They have like a house person.
Right,
They like ride around on horses.
it's my
and,
insecurity
because
because I'm I feel like this guy's better than me already
Yeah.
because his name's Niles. So I met Niles, and I think it was around the time I shot my first music video, right, Niles?
I was around for that.
You were around for that. The Get Busy Committee.
Yeah.
The Get Busy Committee?
The Get Busy Committee.
What was that?
I was in the group. I directed the first video, and it was maybe one of the best videos I've ever done in my life.
Do you remember the second video
My second video?
for that?
Pay Me an Ass.
Yeah.
It's a horrible video.
What was that song called? Excuse me?
was
You
called-
just whisper it into the... You're like, pay me an ass?
It was called Pay Me an Ass.
Was that a good song? What was that about? Women's rights?
Yes.
That's good.
Different time. Anyways, Nilbog. What I wanted to ask you, since you're a director, what do you think of our setup here?
As a professional...
No. Don't spare Jason's feelings. What do you think of the lighting? What would you change? just,
Jason's like, I wasn't
I was involved.
creative. Nobody was.
how would you make this more cinematic?
I mean, there's a lot of cameras here. There's so many things over here. There's one over there. There's a GoPro behind you guys. I don't know what is
That's
that
shooting
for.
that wall.
We just started yelling shit out, and it appeared.
Can people like live choose which feed they're gonna look at?
Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
When this thing is live right now, and when you're live, you can just go camera B, camera 6.
Yeah.
Toilet cam 4,
That'd be awesome.
bedroom cam 9,
Bathroom.
Yeah.
bathroom,
Kitchen.
kitchen
Well,
cam.
water
You're,
cooler.
you're a very
There's-
rich
there's
man,
camera
and you have
inside me.
2 bathrooms in your house.
I do have 2 bathrooms. Yeah. Well, I have a
One-
bath and a half.
The half is a real.
That's a real
the
half.
place where
That's
the
the
real
ladies'
stuff
room.
goes down.
Yeah.
That's some grunts. Couple
No,
grunts.
I don't use it. That's for girls.
You got the potty step for when you got to really grunt out a
That's
fucking turd.
My bathroom is disgusting, but that one's clean.
Oh.
Because that's my bathroom is one where Omar once in a while has an accident.
Oh, little doo-doo slip?
Yeah.
Oh. Omar.
Not that she does that because she's a perfect angel. So
What
anyways,
percentage is Omar at today?
she's in the other room laying on our side.
She's running. She's
She's under the table?
I got to see what's going on.
Omar.
I just want to be clear that I think it's funny that we have a hair and makeup person, but
Christina. Her name's Christina.
I'm getting to that.
Oh.
She's my friend from down the street who does hair and makeup and came on just to do my hair. And I really look like an asshole getting my hair done, but I've gotten used to this. She did my mustache. It's all right.
And this is the thing that I wanted to talk about. You are always getting pampered.
No, I'm
You're
not.
on
I'm not
this
used
show,
to this.
You're getting shaved. Remember
On
when
the
you
show.
were getting shaved on the first episode or some shit? You were getting your fucking hair. You get your hair done every episode.
It's
You
nice.
get your fucking nose hairs clipped off. Your
I'm used-
earlobe hairs clipped off. And you know what? Today, I want to do something sexy.
Oh yeah.
I want to make myself feel nice.
Okay.
I want Christina to dye my hair because I'm in California and I'm a little LA boy.
Are we doing
And
that?
I want to have.
Is that today?
That's today.
Holy shit! We're gonna fry
we're gonna,
your hair.
We're gonna bleach blonde my hair. We're gonna bleach blonde my hair.
Okay.
And today is going to be How Do We Bleach Hair podcast. You know how, remember when we were told that makeup podcasts were like the biggest rating?
Yo, can I talk about that meeting?
Yeah, real quick.
Real quick. We got on a phone call
Drop it.
with Matty's people because Matty's a Hollywood guy. He's one of his agencies, right? And we get on the
Agencies.
phone call and we've made about 10 podcasts. I make this nice PDF with click-through links, logos, all nine. I do a breakdown of everything. Shout out to Virginia for helping me write that because I was
Virginia.
Yeah, she helped me.
Thank you very much.
And we did this whole kind of deck. We send it out to everyone. We get on phone calls with these people. Number one, no one listened to any of this shit. You could tell by the fucking thing. Number two, they were bored to death on the call.
They didn't
had
want to even
nothing
talk to
say.
us.
They didn't want to talk to us. And at the end of the call, one of us just got exasperated and said, "What do you guys want in a podcast?" And the guy goes, "You know, we like makeup podcasts." And
Makeup
what
podcasts-
the fuck are you doing talking to us?
Yeah, why are we even in the room? Why are you even an agent? What the fuck is going on, you know?
So now we're doing a makeup podcast.
And now, because this is a food podcast, and you know that it's a food podcast.
It's not. There's no food today. We haven't eaten last night, so there's nothing to talk
There's
about.
nothing to talk. Well, we ate pizza when we played poker.
Oh, yeah.
After I lost $300,
After you won,
1,000.
All the money.
I won all your
I was-
money.
I was hurt.
I want to say I apologize. I was kind of being an asshole. I've never won. Just think, I've never really won something like that. And to win a poker game against somebody who's you play
I play.
once a week.
Okay.
And to say that you play once a week means that you're fucking really good at something.
No, I'm not
so
really
for
good.
me to beat somebody that's really good at something,
I'm not
doing
really
something
good.
for the first time just shows how great of a human I am. Like any kind of thing that I do, I see an obstacle and I just like,
You're
like,
gonna,
like
are you going to say you're going to
spiral over
grip
it.
and rip it? Is that your speech?
grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
Merch is coming out soon, guys. And so I just think that, you know, the thing.
Guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys, just want to take a moment to thank all my followers and
Hey,
just know
guys.
that you guys, without you guys, it wouldn't be God number one.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys.
I like that.
Hey guys. This podcast is brought to you by Hey Guys.
I've never been a guy in my life who thought I'd be saying "Hey guys" to anybody.
You know
hey,
what?
Guys.
As soon as you start making content, guess what you got to do?
Hey, guys.
You talk to a camera and you say, "Hey guys, guess what? Next week I'm going to be doing this and this and that. And next week I got to drop. I'm dropping a shirt. And next week, guess what, guys? I'm going to be here."
Real talk though. Should we make some shirts? Because I'll fuck that shit up. You know, I got a little.
We're gonna make. Do you guys want? Hey guys, do you guys?
guys.
Let us know in the comments. Do you guys want some powerful Truth Angel shirts?
Of
course you do.
It's a little premature. I don't know.
No,
if we
it's
can-
not. We're
I
like
don't know if we
12
have selling
episodes
power.
in. This is episode 67.
This is real. I just want to say this.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're at a point right now where we could get off merch personally. But I don't know. I don't
you know
know
what I know?
Oh, I know.
You
Matty,
know how I know-
Let
what
me
do-
tell.
let
Oh,
me-
you know I'm a force of nature. I just grip it and rip it, man. You know everything I do is successful. I'm just shitting money. I'm raining coin. I'm made of gold. I'm Matty Matheson. Fuck it, suck it. Pee on me.
Always.
That's you.
I'm so rich. Pee on me.
That's your shit. That's your motto.
I'm not rich. I'm successful.
Okay.
Mentally, physically, a little bit financially.
You can play the tapes back to the point where you talk about $1,000 meaning nothing to you.
When? No, $1,000 is a lot of money to anyone. Come
That's
on,
not
guys.
what you said when we were playing cards. You're like, you fucking loser. $1,000 ain't shit.
No, I said $1,000 is like $1 to me.
Okay, you reiterated what I said.
Well,
fucker.
no, I maybe said that I didn't understand what I was saying.
When you crushed me in the heads up poker game, right?
Heads up,
You
Texas Hold'em.
You fucked me up. Okay.
Because you're
Hold on.
Mhm.
I was hurt.
physically, mentally, spiritually.
I was crushed.
Yeah.
You don't know what that's like.
I
when
don't
you
know.
play cards.
I don't
know.
know.
You've never been hurt. I get it.
I've been hurt. I'm traumatized. I'm a child of sorrow.
Zorro? You're a child who watched Zorro?
I watched Zorro.
I think that happened to a lot of us. Anyways, you fucked me up.
Don't throw that over here.
Okay.
You're just putting trash over on my side.
All right.
What? No, keep going. You were telling a really good story, Two Tone.
Yeah, just
You're gonna wrap that all back around trying to make merch.
no.
Or you're explaining how I don't
already-
care about anything and I just grip it and rip it and everything I do is successful, i.e. merch. Do you like how I just fit in that i.e.? Do you like people that do that or etc.?
Is there any part of you that thinks before you talk, or is just the words tumble out?
No, you know what?
There's no. Like you're just the goose hole.
I'm
You
the
got
goo-
one
I'm the
hole
human
for
goose
shit,
hole.
one hole for sex, and one hole for words. It all comes out. Look at Niles. He doesn't know what's going on. Look at his face. He's watching the monitor. Niles, can we tell some stories while we bleach Matty's hair about the old days at this place? Because this is a magical.
What's the old days here in this
I'm gonna-
apartment? Or old
I'm
days?
gonna-
Like, are you talking about?
No. The old
Were
days.
you a sprayer?
Of course, one of the best. MSK, AWR. What other?
Whatever.
Who else was I down with? Am I gonna get killed for saying that?
He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Wait,
You can't say. I'm not allowed to say those letters.
Hi, Andrea.
Andrea.
Hi, mamas. What's going on?
What's that? What?
Oh, she's high. She's
Oh, she's high. She
She's
didn't
on
take the sunglasses off. She
she's on
smoked
the
a
weed. Are
blunt.
you stoned? Oh, she's wasted.
Are you wasted? Are you
That's
day
Niles.
drunk? It's
Niles.
Saturday.
These are
This
my
is Niles.
These are my new neighbor friends. Niles.
neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm-
New neighbors,
I'm
old
an old
neighbors.
neighbor.
That's my old neighbor.
I'm the original neighbor.
Good friend.
Yeah. I'm the neighbor Niles that he thought was an
Yeah,
asshole
you-
British guy that he never wanted to meet, but now we're great friends.
Now we're
And I'm
good
an AWR.
You're not native. You are.
I want to be AWR too.
You guys, it's number one.
MSK?
You guys, no. You guys could never get in.
Why?
Really?
You saw me right messed.
A, I'm pretty sure the crews are closed at this point. B,
Capped.
You guys could never have gotten in ever.
That's rude.
Why do you
have
think
never
like
even-
You
if I
weren't-
was to show up, do you think I'd get like on the streets? Do you think I could hang with the spray bottle babies?
If you were to show up and get on the streets, could you hang with a spray bottle? Yes. Yes, that would have got you. That sentence.
See?
They'll open up the.
they're
book.
just like, what are you
You're-
drawing?
What are you doing?
What are you drawing?
Yeah. They're like, oh,
Like
we
a
need
little guy in a hoodie?
We need a food guy.
Yeah.
Niles lived across the street.
Is Niles gonna come in between us?
Niles, come tell some.
Come
stories.
join us. Come join us. Come join us.
Tell the story.
Moisture.
Tell them about the night when was it? Remember when you lived with Jesse across the street, and I used to come fuck with you guys?
Who? Jesse who?
Jesse is ex.
Oh. Oh, guys, what's going on here? Powerful Truth Angels, another phenomenal ad read here, and we got our friends at Keeps. Keeps you going, keeps you growing. And that's about your hair. Did you know 2 out of 3 males lose their hair by the time they're 35? And guess what? It could happen to me. It could happen to you. And the point of it is you get ahead of it and you take Keeps while you still got the hair and you grow it forever thanks to Keeps. And did you know that Keeps offers a generic version of the only two FDA approved. FDA approved hair loss products out there. And did you know so? Keeps treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months to see results. So it's important to act fast. You want to act fast now with Keeps. And the greatest thing about Keeps is right now, at keeps.com/PTA. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get the first month free. The first month free. You're gonna get the first month free at KEEPS.com/PTA. And that is first month free, man. All right? Get your hair straight. Yeah, Keeps PTA.
Not Taco.
Not Taco Jesse.
I thought Edwards.
Not that Taco and Jesse are the same person because they're not.
No.
No.
Taco's his street name. Spray can man.
No, that's
Wait.
not the same guy. I'm
Okay.
serious, actually.
What?
That's not the same guy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's true.
It's true.
So who's Jesse?
Jesse's my other friend.
She's my ex.
Jesse is his ex.
Okay.
They lived across the
I'm
street.
very confused now.
Perfect. That's where we want you.
Alex created, her name was Pootie because she
Oh, yeah.
called her computer the Pootie.
She go, nine. I gotta turn on my beauty.
Yeah. And then Alex also named me Nilbog because a big fan of the movie Troll 2. You
That's
actually
true.
created that.
I did.
Troll 2?
I named him
What's Troll
Nilbog.
2?
This is before there was an album named Nilbog, and then they tried to get your handle.
They did. They've
But
tried
I
to get my
pre-named
handle.
him Nilbog.
And I was a lurker account for years, just stalking, just creeping.
Like Tumblr?
No, just Instagram. But then finally I came out.
So you guys met after Instagram started?
Is that true?
No,
Instagram's
no.
what,
Check this
9
out.
years old?
Check this shit out.
Because Instagram's not even 10 years old
I
yet.
remember. You can go in the other room on my bulletin board.
Yeah.
I remember when Instagram started. My
Right.
buddy Paisa was like, "Yo, you should get on Instagram," and I'm like, "What the fuck is that? I don't need another. I'm on like Twitter. I don't
Yeah.
need Instagram."
You're on.
And
You're
Paisa's
like,
no.
I'm writing words.
Yeah. He's like, no, it's like Twitter with pictures. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I get on Instagram and I start fucking around with it. And I'm like creating, it's brand new.
Dude,
It's brand new.
It was the craziest.
And I printed
filters.
I printed out my Instagram profile and built like a long strip, like a feed. It's in the other room. Should we
Really?
go get it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get it.
Explain it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Should I get it?
Yeah, I'll talk
Keep
to
talking.
Nils.
Keep talking.
Niles.
Yeah.
So when you met him, he was in New York.
He was here. No.
You moved from New York to LA.
Yeah, and actually the first time I met him, it was in New York.
Okay.
And he was with Rude Jude. And
First time you met was with Rude Jude.
All those guys wanted to talk about was the pause game, if I remember correctly.
Okay, this is
Look.
This is when Instagram started, and I was like, I just thought it was interesting, so I printed it out.
So this is
A
your very
feed.
first?
Yeah,
Like these are all like that's your first Instagram
75 followers.
post. 187 187. Was that a
187.
real thing? Did you cap it at that?
No, that's
Because
real.
you knew that you know what 187 stands for.
What does it mean?
Shots.
Fired. Okay. This is what. It's funny, right?
No. That ended well.
It's an interesting.
that ended
I don't know
really
why I
well.
wanted-
No, we should put it up.
Put it up.
Yeah, because I think we should put it up.
Isn't that funny?
I think it's
Anyways.
great. Let's see what it is. Now we have to. We have to talk. This is what makes it funny on the podcast. We have to talk about it.
Okay.
So the
Oh, we
first
have to
photo,
discuss
that's
it.
your mom.
No, that's not my mom. That's I photoshopped Omar into someone's hair.
Okay.
As the very first photo.
That went viral, didn't it?
No, the other
little
one,
kid.
The kid went viral, like on Tumblr and.
You
and
made
Reddit.
that one
On
though,
Reddit.
right?
I made
Didn't
that
you
one,
make
yeah.
that famous? Where is it?
Yeah, I made that.
Didn't you make that with the kid with the dog hair?
Yeah, I did.
Did you know? Hey guys, did you guys know that photo? We'll show that up in a lower third. The photo of the kid with the fucking dog hair. Two-tone. Two-tone made it. This
That's
is so
Omar.
warm.
And
It's
that's
like
Omar.
a boxing. You know when you box and you got to lose weight for a fight? This is what this thing is like.
Have you?
Well, I used to do a lot of MMA.
You did. You've had to cut weight for
Yeah, I've had to
to
cut-
go down in ranking a little bit.
Yeah, me and McConnor.
Speaking of, Zach said he might stop by.
Shnepsky?
Neminsky?
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 Black belt.
Yeah.
I'll fucking. I want to
I
see.
wrestled with him today.
Did you?
Yeah, I tripped him.
You got him.
No,
You didn't get him.
I didn't get.
He's
him.
a black belt.
No, he's a black belt. So I lived across the street from Niles. Instagram just
Where?
started.
What part of LA?
He lived right there, right through that window.
You
can
lived
see us
here?
out. Yeah.
Oh.
This is my listen. This
How long
is
have you lived in this apartment?
8 years. I've moved out when I'm around 16, 17 years old, and I lived in 3 apartments my entire life.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Not a lot.
3. Everyone I've known has had like 10 to 15. I've had 3.
Yeah.
I don't like moving.
No, I can
I'm
see
crazy.
that.
I'm fucked.
You
You
don't
never
like
got the
taking-
boot from here, which is kind of amazing because we kept thinking that was going to happen. Remember when you were trying to hide Omar? For
yeah.
years and
Oh, yeah.
years,
With
he was
Doug?
trying to
'Cause-
hide Omar.
Don't talk about Doug.
Doug said,
Should we talk about your
"Oh, we should-
landlord?
No, yeah, he'll never listen to this.
No,
First of all,
he doesn't have a cell phone.
I'm pretty sure that there are.
Cameras?
I wouldn't be shocked
There's cameras somewhere.
for sure.
Yeah.
But that's just to see the good stuff, the freaky stuff.
If he wants to,
You on the couch.
if Doug wants to watch me
just masturbating to
I
the
love
Real
that you're
Housewives
saying
of
the sentence before you
New
said
Jersey.
he's not going to watch this because it's a podcast and he obviously
Oh, he's
wouldn't-
already
And then
watching.
at the exact same moment you're like there's definitely cameras in here, which means he will definitely 100% see this, has seen this.
He's made comments to people
He's made comments about you.
years
He's like
ago.
Alex doesn't wear shorts. He just wears t-shirts.
He goes like years ago. I went out of town and my friend,
outfit.
my girlfriend at the time, was taking out the trash. And he goes, Alex left at about 4 a.m. last night, didn't he? And she's like, what?
He timestamped you.
He knows what's going.
He knows.
So, anyways, Doug said no dogs,
Right.
and I used to share custody of Omar with my ex-girlfriend,
Right.
and we would go back and forth. And so I would say, hey, Omar doesn't live here, but she visits.
Right.
And he kind of was like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I kept just doing that. And then Omar would be here for a few weeks. And like, it was just this really slow process of like, people like prank their parents and
Yeah.
swap out the photos and they don't notice like over the
Right.
course of a certain amount of time. I just slowly kept working Omar over years. And then for a while, it just kind of became apparent that Omar lived here.
Right.
Because I got full custody. And then Doug, for like a year or two, just wouldn't look at Omar because he knew internally he'd been beaten.
He wouldn't acknowledge Omar.
He just he would just
He would never be like, "Oh,
he
hey,"
wouldn't-
to
no,
the
he
really cute Shih Tzu.
He wouldn't even look down. He just, hey, you got the rent? All right. And he wouldn't look at Omar because
Wouldn't have a
he
discussion.
knew
about
I
it.
somehow did some. I manipulated.
You got in.
I manipulated the situation.
But
I
I,
like
do
that.
remember this. I remember being across the street and seeing Alex come home, and he like pulled in or whatever to the driveway. And then next thing I know, like his landlord, Doug, I guess his name, was outside. And I remember you being like, "No, Omar, no." Seeing Omar run right by him, like right by your landlord. He was on a ladder too. And I remember he was just like, he wants to, like literally, you're like, "No, Omar," like chasing after Omar. Your pants are falling down. Omar like just booked it up to the apartment.
Your pants
Right.
are falling down.
And so he clearly, I mean, she clearly lived here. She
did.
knew where she was going.
You're getting your hair dyed right now. What kind of dye job are we doing?
I'm bleaching it.
Just
I'm in LA. Bleach blonde, surfs up.
Okay.
Shaka.
Okay. So Pewdie,
Yeah, Pewdie.
what was the thing?
She just called
So
it
did you
Computer
know him?
Beauty.
You knew him in New York. You knew about him in New York because he was all city with his graffiti stuff in New
Yeah,
York.
that's
I
true.
was-
Like
I-
you would just
no.
walk around
No,
like
no,
Lower
he-
East Side and you'd
yeah.
be like, "Damn, there's two tone."
I never was.
He was like
No,
bi-coastal.
I was not.
No, he was in New York and he was like, "I got to meet this kid. He's been just crushing it all city." And that's when we met. Me, you, and Rude Jude.
That's a lie.
So
Yeah.
how did you know?
No, that's
Rude
the
Jude?
truth, though. We did
so
meet.
You knew
In New
Rude-
York?
That's the first time I ever met you. Was in New York.
Yeah.
And we went to Max Fish and Rude Jude was there. It was totally random.
Oh, that was
with
a long
Matt
time
and
ago.
Selena.
And my mom was there at the same time.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, because
Your mom was at Max Fish with Rude Jude.
me, Rude Jude, and my mom walked up.
Rude
to,
Jude's your
up
father.
to Times Square. Rude Jude's not my father. Rude, we should have Jude on. He lives down the street too.
Jude, let's
This
go.
place is a nexus for guests and weird shit. that
Los
happen.
Feliz.
I'm telling you.
But you
Anyways,
actually, you've been to New York then and then one other time, which was a really great time. We
What
stayed
time
at
was
my
that?
house.
Oh, when I was when I was in the middle of
a bender.
a bender.
There was a special
Let's talk
time
about
where he
that.
was
Let's
staying
talk
at my
about that,
house.
Niles.
Oh,
This is the
no.
powerful
There's-
truth
there-
angels. Let's tell the truth.
He's been here twice. He's been to New York twice the entire
In his
time
whole
I've known
life.
him.
No, but before I used to hang out. Before I knew you, I was there all the time.
Yeah, which is
Oh.
the worst part about this conversation right now. Like, keep trying to get you there. I've offered to fly you. You never come back.
No.
You came.
No, I do go
you
back.
stayed on my couch.
Yeah.
It was during like the craziest
I was
blizzard.
shooting a video. I was shooting the Cole.
Yeah. And you were, and like
what?
all the born and raised people were there though.
We were shooting. We had a Born and Raised drop, and I was shooting a music video
Yeah,
at the same time. And I was.
I was there.
You were not there.
I was in New York at that time
How? Why?
That's when
because I saw you. I came to your opening.
Which
It
opening?
was at that little art gallery,
Uh,
and you guys were all. It was in the wintertime.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was there.
wait,
Wow.
does this mean that you've been to New York and I didn't know about it? You just
No,
lied
we're
to
talking
me.
about the same time. When
Are
I
you
was staying
sure?
at your house.
Yeah, I was there.
Was
Don't-
he?
don't
Was he?
get- don't
I'm
get too-
upset.
He
Don't
was.
get too
He was
honest.
still
Yeah.
on one. He
Don't
was
get
still
too
on
honest.
one. He was still on one then.
I was on a hot one.
He was on a hot one.
Well, I'll tell you something about him that people might not know. Like Alex.
Nobody
Tucson,
knows anything. Nobody knows who he is.
I know.
We're still
He-
trying to figure that out.
He is a bit of a narcoleptic. Have you seen that ever happen? I don't know if he still is because now he's skinny. He's really healthy.
Yeah, he's very healthy.
But he
now.
would fall asleep on my couch, and I'd be going to get a picture of him like all the time. And like I swear, I don't know how. This is like a superpower. But he'd be snoring like fucking.
Oh,
and then I'd get
I
my
know.
camera, and he'd be like, "Fuck you, Nilbog, go fuck yourself." Like he just always knew. He'd wake up right
He'd
at
get
that
close
time.
to it.
I
Yeah.
feel it because I'm paranoid.
But I
Yeah.
gave him
I
my
feel people
whole
creeping on
apartment.
me.
I gave him my whole apartment. I was like, "You have to," and
He
like
really
he
did.
never left the couch
Yeah.
ever. And
No.
and there are times where I think he had some visitors
Uh-huh.
to my couch.
Yeah.
He wouldn't really tell me about it. Like I'd hear the door open, he'd be like, "Shh, my man's asleep." And I heard him though. Like, he's not
man's
very
asleep.
quiet, you know. Like the door would be like, I'd hear like,
There's nothing worse than having people over at your house who are single and like you're asleep. There's times like where me and like my wife we used to
My
let people
wife.
sleep over all the time. And then like sometimes like you bring home like like a buddy's hanging out and they bring home somebody and like have sex on your couch. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing ever. Like you go to the piss in the middle of the night and you walk out and like your friends are like your
It's-
friend
it's
is fucking
just-
a random on your
Yeah,
couch.
it's
Or you're
disgusting.
like Trish would walk out and be like, and she'd come back and be like, you need to kick your friend out. You need to
just-
kick your
it's
friend. Your friend
gross.
is fucking all over our couch.
I let him have it. I let him have the whole
Yeah.
but
run
you
of
gotta
the place.
understand, look, I'm not that dude. Niles gave me carte blanche, and Niles.
And you're
wasn't-
like, I'm gonna
Niles.
fuck-
Niles went and stayed somewhere else.
Right.
No, the thing was, I wouldn't sleep in your bed because I felt like I don't want to be in your bed. I
Yeah,
would sleep
coming
in the living room.
everywhere.
But he left the place,
Yeah.
so I stayed in the living room. I was like, I can't. I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in this man's bed. Like it just felt weird.
But
Yeah,
this was
sleeping
a
in another
time. This
guy's
was a
bed.
special time too. Like we were going out at night.
We were
and
partying.
He was different then, and I remed one
Well,
of my
no, go
favorite
ahead.
things.
I
he was
I was-
different.
I was-
You mean a
listen.
psychopathic drug addict?
Yeah, yeah. It was a good era of him because I'd never seen him like that. He was sober when I
He
met
was
him.
on fire. And
think
are you
most
sober?
people-
No, not
Okay,
at all. But
okay.
when I saw him, I was like, oh, I gotta like.
I had a brief moment of insobriety.
Yeah.
That lasted around a year.
I love
And
it.
during that time,
I love it.
I was wild.
And it was so cold out, and I remember this was really one of the funniest
And the
moments.
crack, that New
was-
York crack kept him warm.
No.
He was like, "We got to smoke cigarettes." Like, we're gonna smoke cigarettes. I was like, "Okay, let's do." He's like, "But I can't." He's like, "Niles, I can't walk and smoke." He's like, "Don't make me walk and smoke." I was like, "Alex, it's sub-zero temperatures. We're
Yeah, I
walking.
wanna enjoy my
We're not
cigarette. I
gonna
don't wanna
fucking
walk."
stand here and
What,
so-
like have like a smoke on the corner?
He just wanted to stand on. So we start walking.
You don't like
Yeah,
walking and
he-
smoking, eh?
No, fuck
Dude,
no.
this is what happens if
I
he
wanna
walks
enjoy
and
it.
smokes.
I'm a man of pleasure. I want to enjoy my cigarette.
We
That's
get
amazing.
3 steps though. We get
Yeah.
3 steps, and he projectile vomits like all over.
Really?
Yeah, like all over the
Oh my
entire
God.
place, and he's
Really?
like leaning up against this like
I'm regretting this.
like literally just. And then
I
once
wanted you to. I wanted you.
once
to
you
tell
did it in the car too, which was the best. We started taking off
Throw
in the
it up
car,
in the car?
and you just like open the car door and just like. It was really
That's
pretty
before
amazing.
Ubers.
So-
Whose
'cause
car was
you,
that?
You really project. You've
Yeah,
actually got
he-
like a superpower with that.
I was dying, man.
That was a different era.
Listen, my buddy.
I almost got stabbed by Youngster too. That's why. That's where I got my street
Oh
cred.
yeah, youngster was wild.
Yeah.
We should have Youngster on.
Oh man,
Dude,
should have all the boys on.
we should.
The whole born and raised crew.
We should.
Oh
We
yeah,
should
let's bring
have-
him on.
We should.
When?
Next February.
Okay, I'll bring him on.
So Youngster, talk about you almost getting stabbed by Youngster, because that's great. So Youngster is a colorful character
Youngster.
that we all love
I
and
love
admire.
Youngster.
He's the
Youngster
best.
Youngster started rapping.
He was the best in New York. That was like a.
He was amazing.
That was like a
All-
person in New York that was like living it to the fullest.
Well,
Yeah.
and Sponto was out there wilding.
Yeah.
But Sponto's also in the middle of. Okay, Sponto's in the middle of like chemotherapy.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what's really crazy through all this shit. Like it was the craziest time in my life because we started born and raised. Sponto instantly gets fucking stage 48 cancer.
Yeah.
Just like you're dead. Right. He starts taking chemotherapy. So he's like going through. You're talking about a dude who like is Sponto, who's
Yeah.
already just like out there. Now he's on chemotherapy. So it's just like. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, right?
Right.
And the shit's draining him. Like 1 minute you see him and he looks like E.T.
Yeah.
Like when he's sick in the lake, you know. But he's still out every night, like doing shit. He's like, I'm writing.
You
for
can't stop him.
And I'm trying to be like, maybe you should go home. And he's like, fuck off. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's got a mask on. He's running around. He's partying with us. He's going fucking ham.
Yeah.
Because he's just he's got that indomitable thing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so he's out there whiling. I'm out there to shoot a video and to do a born and raised event. I'm out there whiling. I'm staying at Nilbog's house. Youngster's out there. Darius is out there.
Is that like Youngster's first time in New York? For sure.
That's Youngster's first time anywhere.
Yeah.
We took
he has
Youngster-
not left Venice or
Well,
LA.
no, we took Youngster to Japan for YG. We went out there with YG, right?
Dude.
And it was a YG born and raised. Like I shot a music video. We did a collab with YG, Born Crazy, the album. We did this
Yeah.
whole fucking rollout. We take Youngster out there. Youngster,
What did
is-
he do in Japan?
I'm telling you what he did in Japan. Youngster somehow took a stack of born and raised stickers
Yeah.
and turned them into currency in Japan and was getting drinks. He was like at this like hostess bar, and he's like, pardon me,
Just spit on your floor. Fuck it.
whatever. I mean, we're working.
It's
I'm
a nice
working.
apartment.
We're working here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're at this like hostess bar or whatever, and it's a bar in Japan where girls dance with you, but that's it. It's like they just
Okay.
hang out and they go kawaii, and and Youngster has a stack of stickers. He's using it like
He's so-
yen. He's like trading stickers for drinks and getting dances. We're like, what are you doing? How are you doing that? Like Youngster's on stage with YG throwing stickers in the crowd, like.
They
Somehow-
just think it's some kind
somehow
of money.
he
They actually
converted-
think it's money.
He converted born and raised stickers into currency in Japan. So yeah, Youngster was out there, Juice was out there, Rabbit was out there. I mean,
Rabbit came?
yeah, Conejo Rabbit.
Wild.
She was out there. Everyone, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
Everyone was out there.
Everybody was out there. Anyway,
That's
so
great. Japan wasn't ready for that.
no, it was wild.
Were you
And I was
sober on that
I
trip?
was sober in Japan, but I was smoking.
Yeah.
And I would just
You
and
can smoke
could-
anywhere
You
still
can
in
smoke in the
Japan.
bar, so I'd be like, I'm gonna light 3 cigarettes here. Just smoking. I got pics of that. I was
Yeah.
just, still,
Sweating and smoking
still kind of
cigs.
trash, like still full of trash in my body
Yeah.
and soul. I wasn't
Yeah.
clean yet.
No.
I hadn't spiritually cleansed myself.
Mm.
But back to New York. I wanted to tell the story about when you had the, what were you guys watching? Game of Thrones?
True Blood. It was
True
a True
Blood-
Blood
True-
nights at
And
Nilbog's.
you went and embarrassed me with his horrible stories about me vomiting in New York, which I didn't even remember.
Those were good stories.
Not for
That was
me.
a good time.
Let's
Let's
shift
tell this
gears.
True Blood story. So
Let's
there
tell
was it was True Blood night.
It might have been gay. I mean, there was like a night a week. where we would watch a show at my house right across the street, and it would be like probably like 40 girls
40 girls.
watching
True Blood.
like True Blood.
Niles
And me?
Pewdie, and 40 of her friends.
Yeah, and like we'd have food and everybody would come over, and it was a good time. You know, then our neighbors, Matt and Selena, they actually like started getting competitive and like having their own TV nights. It was crazy. It's
Trying to
weird.
beef.
Yeah, there's real beef. No, we were pretty cool.
You're watching True Blood. I'm watching what's another show? I don't even watch TV.
It was True Blood, I'm pretty sure.
It was Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Was it Game of Thrones? But so anyway, one night Alex is like, are all those girls over there? I'm gonna come fuck with them, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm a
and my
fuck
friend
with you.
Wardell was there too. He was the only other guy.
Alex got a little horny. Had to go over to the
No.
Cabbage Patch.
You have to understand something. One of my biggest joys in life is
Watching television.
scaring people.
I know that.
Okay.
So he comes
You're a
over.
prankster.
He literally comes over in the Scream mask, right? It was just a
No.
Scream outfit.
I had a closet full of props from music videos I kept because I'm a fucking hoarder.
Reaper mask.
Yeah.
I had a full Grim Reaper outfit
Yeah.
with a mask.
Right.
So I now I'm remembering. I go in the front yard and it's really dark and I just
There's
go,
a tree though.
And
There's
you
one
just
tree.
stand?
and Niles is in on it and he's the only one. And I start doing is I call Niles. I go, Niles, tell everyone that you see someone in the front yard because they're all stoned and they've been
Yeah.
drinking wine and they're just like everyone's like
Rosé's flowing.
rose is flowing.
Pizza from Farfalla or something. Like
Yeah,
that. It's a
pizza
great
up
night.
the
It's a
wazoo.
fantastic
Right.
night.
Yeah.
But literally, I see Alex, and so I know it's time
and
to
I'm
do it.
crouched in the corner.
Yeah, and I see my friend is talking to this girl, Lily Chapin and Wardell. They're talking. I'm seeing them talk, and I'm like, whoa! I think I just saw something in the front yard. Like Alex is out there in his Reaper costume.
No, he
it's
didn't
pitch
say
black.
That, though. He, doesn't
Yeah.
say that. He goes, hey guys,
There's
I was
somebody
like, dude,
out
I was like,
there.
I think I just saw something in the front
hey
yard.
guys, there's something in the front yard. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
The girls are like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
And then they all just go to the window.
And Alex is
And
like
I'm doing
hiding
this-
behind the skinniest tree I've ever seen, but
Oh
it's
my
somehow
God.
hiding just the Reaper mask. So he is like, but I see his body moving.
And I'm like, I'm contorting, so
Yeah.
it's like they're confused.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and
It's
he's kind
weird.
of like peering around the corner, and he's doing it like, I mean, and they get engaged, and they're like, wait, what the fuck is that? You know,
Yeah.
they're like looking out the window.
Because
Then
they're all
suddenly-
screwed from watching HBO and they're all
True
lined
Blood.
up.
Yeah.
They're like
Oh my
feeling
God.
loosey
There's a
goosey.
vampire out
Yeah,
there.
there's a vampire.
Oh my God.
And so then he takes off, and you could go run underneath my house and show up around the backside where the
And
garage
when I take
is.
off, they go, ah! I hear them all screaming.
The whole
And
house.
You could hear everyone.
And I'm in cahoots with Niles, so I go, Niles, open the back door.
Oh my God.
But the best part is that my girlfriend at the time, Jessie,
Yeah.
she like triple locks the front door,
Oh, yeah.
trying to be prepared
Right.
for this, right?
Yeah.
And
They have like 7 locks,
So-
like old New York style.
the
over
whole-
here.
those little chains that don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
this whole group of people, like 40 girls, like runs to the back. They see him like kind of running around the back, and they start to run to the front, and then they bottleneck at
Oh,
the front, smashing into the door, trying to unlock 7 locks.
What?
Are you
I sneezed. The sunlight.
sick?
No.
Are you feeling
Coronavirus.
Be honest.
I feel fine.
Are you feeling sick?
I feel fine.
I got shit.
Continue this-
I got the wellness bucket. I'll bring it out.
Bring out the wellness bucket after the story. It's a
Okay.
podcast. Don't break
Andrea,
it up.
Can you fly in the wellness bucket when you get a chance? Okay, so go
Okay,
ahead.
Niles, keep going.
I just remember them all bottlenecking, ramming up against the door, like almost
They all
like
stacked.
trampling each other, trying to get out of the front. And I'm just like kind of like, oh my God, I don't know who this guy is, you know, like trying. And I've unlocked the back door now.
Oh my God.
And Alex comes marching in and just sits down.
No,
in-
no. I
Wait.
come in through the back door.
Yeah, yeah.
And Evie,
Oh,
Evie
right.
Bowman.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right. This
she-
soft voiced little
she goes,
angel.
You get out of here. She like grabbed a knife.
No.
And,
She
right?
was like,
Didn't
get
grab-
out of here,
She's like,
motherfucker.
yeah, get out of here, motherfucker.
But people were like, I don't think you like this sounds funny. It was all fun and games for us, but like people were shaken up.
No, they were freaked out.
and when he got in, like another
it's
girl.
a predator
I
coming
run it-
into your house.
You fucked the story up. This
I
is what
did.
happened. This is what happened.
Oh, because of the window. That
I
was out
come
the
in.
window.
I came in through the back door.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a food show. This is a piece of chocolate.
Oh, I'd like some chocolate. This is from my.
That's not
my
from the
home.
wellness
Whoa, that's
basket,
good.
I imagine.
It's got stevia in it. You don't.
Bro,
want
what's that mean?
it. No sugar.
No, that's really good.
Wait! Don't touch it. You're sick.
Don't touch it. No.
You're sick.
Just Corona.
I think you're sick.
I
Will you get
just
the
sneezed.
wellness bucket? I'm gonna give him some vitamins.
She just said, I think I'm sick. And she just
I don't want. You have to eat this now. Yeah. Here's what happened. I came into the back door.
Well, first you're at the window.
First, I was at the window. Evie said, "Go away, motherfucker!" Grabbed a knife. I rushed the back door and run through the living room. And when I run through the living room,
That's terrifying.
all the girls run towards the front door, and then they all bottleneck because no one can unlock the 7 locks. And I'm yelling. The best part about it was there's 2 girls, and they were on the couch and they just went like this.
One was knitting,
One just went
which
like
was
this.
typical at True Blood Night.
Everyone was running for their lives except for 2 girls, and they just went like this.
Yeah, that was Abigail
did-
Chapin. She
What's
was
up with
not
that?
phased.
They did not give a shit. They're
Yeah.
just like, we don't give a fuck what you're doing.
She was ready to
or
die.
who you are. Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
you know what? My time is coming. Go ahead, kill me.
Fuck me up.
But he came in and just sat down in a chair, like watching, and like then and when it was all over, they were like, still like, hey, but like like even when he took off his mask, they're like, I don't know you, dude. Like you're like this is not cool now. Like even after all of it, like
They
people
were
were
not-
like, and
they
we
were
were like,
not having
oh,
it.
it's
It got scarier. You take the mask
Yeah.
off, and they're like, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still don't know who you are.
This girl.
Get the fuck out of our house, dude.
It didn't
She
solve the
goes,
problem.
I don't know you, dude. And I'm like, well, I'm the neighbor. I'm the fun neighbor.
But honestly, when you looked out that front window, the
Did you
actual
scream,
movement around the
I'm
tree,
gonna kill you or anything?
Yeah, it's eat it, fucking suck it.
he didn't have to do much.
Fucking suck it. That's what you eat it. Fucking suck it.
You were doing like a lot of turning your head and like gazing at people. It's good. You had it. You were in.
It's
You
like-
were in character.
I love a prank.
The thing about it, can you just stand up? Just stand. He's huge. Alex is like a giant man, and imagine him completely clothed
In a cloak.
in a giant
Where-
cloak.
you
That
probably
makes a
have it.
big area.
No, I tossed it.
You're a giant guy, not like strong.
I'm strong.
No, you're not strong, but you're a giant. You're like more like a troll, where you have like, look, you got a little bit of vein on your forearm popping up, eh?
I'm vascular, bro.
Are you getting strong? I don't think you're getting real strong. Let me see your pecs.
I'm internally strong.
Let me see your pecs. Let me see your pecs. What is that brand? Is that a collab with Born and Raised?
Yeah. I'm strong.
Mosh. What's Moschino?
I'm strong in my.
What's Moschino?
I'm strong in my.
Did Jimmy just walk in
Is that
with
Jimmy?
fucking
Moschino.
That's how do you say it?
Jimmy's
Moschino?
here.
the king.
Moschino?
Okay.
What's Moschino? Is it like
Did you
is
take
that
those
chinos?
Moschino. It's like an Italian thing, right? I don't know.
It's Italian?
Italian. That's the Italian girls. You gonna call them
I'm
what you called them
sick.
the other night?
I feel like heady.
All right. What else we got?
Alex is also very racist towards Italians.
Yeah,
I've
no,
heard him
he's
say
racist.
some
Dude,
really,
he's-
really fucked up
he's-
things because
he
I'm half
says-
Italian.
I
He
do
says
talk
the
shit.
art.
Yeah.
My wife is
I
half
call
Italian.
him the pizza bagel because he's Jewish and Italian.
Yeah, and he's
He is-
always like "Guandalucci, Figalilucci" to me, and I'm always like, you know what, man? Sometimes
It's not
that,
cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool to a
Not
point.
cool. Are you
It's
dyeing
always
my
cool.
rat tail? Don't dye the rat
That
tail.
was how we
Remember
became
I said
friends.
ombre.
That's all we do to each other.
I wanted ombre.
Oh.
She's dyeing my rat tail. I wanted my rat tail to be ombre.
The pizza bagel.
He is a pizza bagel.
I
Is
used
it
to-
gonna be ombre? Or did you ruin it?
This is the guy. I haven't seen him in forever.
Did you ruin my rat tail?
This is trash.
Is there foil?
Is there foil in the kitchen? Hi, Jimmy.
Okay, the show's falling
Yeah.
apart.
This is a live. Look, Niles knows Jimmy.
Yeah, dude, we're all friends, man.
I love Niles.
Nilbog the skill hog,
Dude.
the pizza bagel,
The pizza.
the Italian Jew. What's populating?
I thought you told me he moved over here.
No,
No,
man,
he's still in
Paige.
Venice,
Paige
bro.
has a house.
Paige, you said Paige bought a big.
Dude, Jimmy would
What's
never
the what's
move over
the
here.
foils coming out?
Because they want to like lock off my rat tail.
How fuck is this? Like, what is happening?
This podcast is for buddies that don't have buddies.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right?
That's a good tagline.
I have a spray bottle.
Incest? What'd you just say? In-styles? This is a podcast about makeup and beauty. This is a beauty podcast.
Zach is gonna come by. Do you want him to grab anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want some coffees. I want a triple latte or quad latte, iced quad latte.
Quad latte, ice. What else?
Small cup.
No, we're
not-
still going.
We don't take a break. This is a podcast.
What?
What
Anyone
are
else
we at,
want?
money time wise? We're at 37 minutes, and my hair hasn't even fucking dyed. And so, Christina, quick question. How do you dye hair?
I don't know.
Okay, and we're just doing a classic bleach. This is a classic bleach job.
Just for the record,
So-
I'm not a professionally trained hair person.
Okay, you're not a professionally trained hair person, but you are hair and makeup for two-tone. So where does that leave me?
Hair styling?
She's not hair and makeup
And-
for me.
okay, you were born. Hey, two-tone quickly.
Yeah.
You stop
My hair
checking out
doesn't-
your
it doesn't even
fucking
look good.
hair, dude.
It's
Dude,
all. It's all I
Dude,
got.
dude. So you're from Venice.
cool.
You're born in Venice.
No,
you're born and
I was
raised.
actually born in Hollywood, but I grew up in Venice.
You grew up in Venice.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now
Yeah.
is super cool, right?
Very cool.
Because you come from like a surf community. Have you ever seen the Dogtown documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of the inspiration.
Yeah.
Even me saying that stuff, you
You're a
get
Z-boy.
cringy.
You're
Why
a
do
Z-
I'm a Z boy.
You're a Z boy.
Yeah.
You're
So
like-
this is me. I surf. I skate.
Who's your Dogtown, your Z boy avatar? Who's the guy that who you like? Zipperhead. What's your thing?
Zipperhead's probably.
That's your guy.
Yeah, Jay's kind of the psycho.
Yeah, that's-
Jay's the psycho.
You would probably actually end up like winning him over if he was still alive.
You don't think me and Jay would have been buds?
No, I'm saying you would. You have that. I'm not.
Well, yeah,
being-
because
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
really
shit.
know anything about. I wouldn't talk to him about skating or surfing or anything. I would just be like, "What was it like doing heroin?
No, I
making
don't-
heroin
I don't
like in
want
your
a hair
toilet in
wave.
jail?" What? What are you doing? Your hair
making
looks
it-
worse. This
Yeah,
I just want to say very quickly. This
She
is
made it
this is a
worse.
podcast about makeup
Let it
and
go.
beauty products, and I want to just say today is his worst hair day.
Yeah, this is.
Today on the beauty podcast, today is your worst. Look at what he just did.
Yeah, that's much
Look
better.
at what he just did. That's much better.
That's way
Alex Two-Tone Erdman, your hair is gross today, and you're having a horrible hair day.
You got mayonnaise on your fucking head. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's bleach, not mayonnaise.
No, everything's fine.
And
Everybody. Let's
no-
get back to
nothing
work
is
here.
fine because your hair.
Did you take some of this wellness shit?
No, what
I
is
put
it?
some pills out here.
I didn't take any pills.
I put some out.
Could I have some water, please, Andrea?
Isn't it nice?
We got some water.
I
We got
love
some water
that.
bottles?
Listen, I love it. For
Jimmy's from Venice.
Yes.
Can Jimmy come on real quick? Just
No,
come
he
on,
is-
just real. You don't need a mic. Just come sit here real quick. I
Jimmy,
need
hold on,
another
hold on,
opinion
hold on,
about
hold on,
Venice.
Hold on. Before he comes on,
Okay,
I
let's.
need Jimmy to know that this is going to be blasted all over fucking YouTube via his network. I
He's
want
gonna.
you to
He
be
doesn't
aware
have to
of
say anything. Just Jimmy, come sit down for one
that.
second. I want to ask you one
Do
question.
whatever you want, Jimmy.
Jimmy, just come sit down. Jimmy's our friend. Come sit down, please.
I think you guys
Okay.
should take phone calls.
We should take phone calls.
Is your
I would love to
okay?
take phone calls.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Got it, guys?
Public
Okay,
access.
shh. Everyone, be quiet. There's a lot going on.
What's the question?
Jimmy, I'm dyeing my hair blonde.
Yes.
Do you think I look like I'm born and raised Venice?
No.
What? What do you
All right.
mean? Like this is the LA? I'm Mr. LA. No.
No.
What?
Great.
Then what? What do I look like?
You shouldn't have put me here.
Do I look? Do I? You can say it. What do I look like?
You look like a Canadian.
That's a really nice way of saying something.
Yeah.
So you don't think I look like I'm getting ready to catch some waves down at Lowers? Or what's the surf spot? What's the surf spot in Venice? What's it called?
Breakwater.
Breakwater?
Give me your water.
Do you think I'm going to catch some waves there?
No.
No?
This
No.
is a stunning interview.
Yeah. Look.
Pass me your
Jimmy.
water and get Jimmy out of here.
Yeah,
Give me the water.
Okay, Jimmy.
Get him out. He's out
But
of here.
Jimmy's he's more Venice than anybody in Venice, correct?
No.
He's the
I-
no.
He's not. No. That's
Why?
a tall fucking statement. You watch your fucking mouth. Number one. All right.
What?
Well, we still got to live here in LA. You're going back to Canada. You're saying all this crazy shit.
What's crazy?
You're saying that he's the most Venice of all Venice. There's way more. Venice
Yo,
than
anybody that walks around Venice knows that Jimmy's number fucking one.
Venice. That's
If
what
you want the title, bring it. Who's in the streets? You see my man Jimmy step. Guess what? Bang
That's-
bang.
That's not what Jimmy wants you to do by any means.
Okay, what are these?
Wellness pills. I'm gonna
Wellness pills?
Yeah. Here's some oil of oregano pills. Get some of that in you.
These are gonna be disgusting.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna put some echinacea in your water. This is gonna be really gross. Yeah. Come here.
I'm not fucking doing that.
What? It's good.
I'll do it in my mouth.
Just put it in the water and drink it. Stop being a fucking
All of it?
bitch. Yeah.
I take echinacea pills.
Okay. You're
I
so
do.
cool.
Do you know that I have all of this stuff?
Where?
I travel with all of this stuff constantly.
Where is it? Because you don't have it right now, and I'm giving it to you.
Because I don't have my I have a travel medicine bag where I have my oil
Okay,
of oregano,
where-
my echinacea.
Who gives a
I have
shit?
mushroom pills. I have
Cool.
all this other stuff.
Wow.
I have all the stuff that you're trying to give me right now. You're acting like you're some like holistic.
I'm doing you a favor. Fuck me. I'm just trying to help you not get sick
Not
and
fuck-
not get me sick.
You're not trying to get me. You're trying to get yourself not sick.
Okay.
And then do I chug it?
Do
Or are you gonna
whatever
put
you
more
want.
stuff in it?
No, I'm gonna put more shit in.
Okay, we're making a potion,
Yeah.
a wellness
This is what
potion.
this is what I do when I get sick. I just carpet bomb it with.
And what's
everything.
that one?
Oil of oregano.
But I just took 3 pills.
Okay, you'll be fine.
That's gonna taste like a pizza dressing.
Here we are. We're dyeing Matty's hair. The latest episode of the pod.
Is brought to you by MATHESON. I'm getting a little cloggy. I've been feeling, I got a little bit of a tightness here. I feel a little clog. I feel dryness in my throat, and my head's starting to burn. It's kicking in. We're doing good. What's that? Tums?
Some Zycam Rapid Melts. Just
What's Zycam Rapid Melts?
Just put them in your mouth, man.
Let them melt or chew? Or
This is brought to you
swallow?
by Zycam Rapid Melts.
Do you chew 'em?
Put them under your tongue.
Put them under my tongue?
Now, one of the things I gave you might have LSD in it. Just a heads up.
Shut up. Can I swallow these?
Let them melt.
None
It
of that
all
shit
works.
works? Jimmy, what? That's right.
Oh,
None of it does
Jim-
work,
look,
right?
Now he's talking. Now he says a sentence.
I'm
I
just
knew.
gonna chew
I
these.
knew. I knew. Don't chew this. I
Why?
knew Jimmy was gonna come here and clam up. I know Jimmy a long
What's
time.
this one?
Zinc, straight up zinc. That'll have you shooting heavy ropes, which you have no problem with, anyways, right? You're a big ropey guy. All right, so you're getting your hair dyed by someone that doesn't know how to dye hair.
Ugh!
You feel gross, right?
Ugh! That's like fucking sucking troll's wiener.
Fucking suck it.
Fucking, that's like
sucking
sucking
a
my own
troll's
fucking, licking my foreskin.
dick. Ugh.
What do you think?
You got some.
What's that?
Some,
That shit's bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
That
This
fucking
is
vitamin
crap.
C pack shit is bullshit,
I
right,
know
Jimmy?
this. I know this.
Yeah, they even changed their marketing program.
They changed their
now
marketing program. Facts.
Now he's
Jimmy
talking.
just brought down the fucking house. Truth speaker. Truth angel Jimmy.
They say emergency now instead of it's an emergency. You know what I mean?
Emerge. Oh, they can't say the word.
Well, they can.
My mouth feels crazy. I have like cotton mouth from those pills.
Does it feel like Szechuan?
What are we eating tonight?
Chinese?
Are we really?
I don't know. What are we eating
I'm
tonight?
not eating with you guys tonight.
Yeah, it's a food blog.
It's not a
This
food
is a
vlog.
food vlog. I'm sorry, a vlog. We're vlogging. Huh?
Almost ready to wash out.
No.
Go along
I have. It hasn't even started burning really.
burn.
Just
Did-
on the back where I have that one zit. Remember that zit I have on the back of my head? Where I kind of digged at it today, and that's burning. So I have this little zit back there on the kind of top of my rat tail. So that zit I kind of ripped off, and then now that's kind of the bleach is leaking into that hole.
How's that feel?
This?
Is it Bernie?
Not really. Not like it usually does.
Really blonde.
Is it really blonde?
Well, the back needs to catch up.
Should, I go,
black
should
back-
I go blonde too?
I think so.
Let me see.
Let me see. Dude,
No. I
your
can't
hair's
do
salt and pepper, bro. You
know.
need some life.
We bleaching?
it.
I think we bleach out. Powerful Truth Angels bleach party?
No.
But we should have started you at another time because
Listen, any stunts like that are gonna happen are only gonna happen when there's something on the line. Like I'm not gonna fucking because I gotta walk around with my life with my hair bleached out for a fucking hour on the podcast. So like this is you're a nonstop content warrior, right? I'm a part-time behind the scenes content manufacturer.
I know you're a director.
of sorts.
Well, commercial. Does that count?
I don't know.
Who's your favorite director?
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like if you could have any director on this podcast, we'll never have that because if they were to come on, we would clam up and just talk about boogers and
No,
piss.
I listen to some.
Who-
Of these, I listen to some of these guys on podcasts, like
Yeah.
the Safdie brothers. I listen.
Did
to,
you watch that Paul Thomas Anderson one?
Yeah. Which watch
wait.
which one?
There's a podcast where isn't it Paul Thomas Anderson interviewed the Softy brothers?
I listened to that one.
Was
I
that a
listened
good
to-
one? I didn't
There-
watch it, obviously, but
I listened.
I
to-
knew about it.
I listened to that. I listened to Paul Thomas Anderson on another podcast.
Do you like Paul Thomas Anderson?
Yeah, he's great.
What
I
does
love
he direct?
Punch Drunk Love.
Great film.
You may have heard of a movie called Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights makes me want to do cocaine.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood's one of my favorite.
In my opinion, though, Punch Drunk Love
Is better than all of it.
No, like Punch Drunk Love is like I feel like one of his in between movies that he did with Adam
Yep.
Sandler, and it's like for me, it's like one of the sweetest, most like tender love stories I've ever seen. Like,
It's a beautiful movie.
Have you seen it?
I remember it.
Okay, that's a no.
I have. I've
Nilbog's seen it. The whole thing where he's
isn't
got
he
like
really tough?
he's
he like beats
no,
up
he's like
dudes.
he's kind of like he's on the spectrum.
he's on the
He's
spectrum.
fucked up, and he's got these like 8 sisters that just yell at him.
Right.
And then he just freaks out, like he's at a dinner, and the sisters are yelling, "Why are you such an idiot?" And he kicks a window, and the window breaks.
Yeah.
He's just a confused man, which I don't know anything about.
And there's a like Tim Robbins is in it.
Tim Robbins is not in it. Once again, you have no idea what's going on. It's
who's
homeboy,
in it?
homeboy that overdosed.
Who's the bad guy? Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, who also
See, look at that. I
Yeah.
clicked in on that.
You pulled that one out.
I
of your
clicked in
fucking
on
hat.
that. You talk about overdoses. I know everyone that's overdosed.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is the bad guy.
He's
it's
great.
Like, he's so good.
He's
he was
so
good.
good.
And of course, he was a fucking wild junkie.
Of course.
Because he's so good at acting. He's so.
But wasn't
think
he
if-
clean and then he went back out?
I think when you're that good as an actor, you're tortured probably. Right?
I think so because he's
so good.
Dude, him and the Master?
Have you seen Happiness?
No,
When
I-
he's like jerking off. and
Yes,
he's
I've
going-
seen, man.
He's going pump it, pump
Happiness.
it.
That's like high school
Happiness.
shit.
Salon. Todd Salon's. Happiness.
Todd Salon. What was his other one?
He made
He made a bunch. Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Welcome to the oh,
Wiener
house.
Dog.
Wiener Dog.
I never saw Wiener Dog.
I worked on Happiness.
You worked on Happiness?
What?
Yeah.
Niles, get back in on the
Nilbog!
podcast. Come on in,
Come on
Niles.
in.
Niles, this is a food podcast that right now is taking a left
It's
turn
a film
into
podcast.
a film review podcast.
I'll get behind that.
Okay,
Happiness is the best.
Happiness
rules.
is one of the greatest films I've ever made. It's like American
Is that
Beauty
what, is that
wishes
what,
it was Happiness.
Robert Wisdom is Bunny from The Wire. That's him as the professor who fucks. He's fucking. What's her name? The goth. Work with me here.
Yeah. I'm trying
Bob
to remember. Bob Wisdom.
Bob
Who
Wisdom?
actually is friends with my stepmother.
Really?
I think I met him once or twice.
He's the white guy.
No, he's a black dude. He's
Okay.
Bunny. He's Bunny from The Wire.
I've never seen The Wire.
He creates Amsterdam.
Oh,
You know
right.
The Wire?
Yeah.
Bunny.
Yeah,
you
of
know
course.
What I'm talking about? The chief.
Yeah.
He creates a drug.
But I'm trying to
never seen
remember
The
him in
Wire.
Happiness.
Maybe it's
You're
a
saying
different
he's in
Salons
Happiness?
movie. He's like a college professor.
Yeah, that's a
and
different movie.
That's a different
Yeah.
Salons movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one. I think that's the one with
And she's
Lousy
like-
Leo, and
she's
he's like a
fuck me.
he's
What?
he's- yeah,
oh,
yeah,
F me.
Yeah, say it out loud.
I can recite the script.
Here's where it all
So
ends.
this is
Don't do it. This is where it all ends.
no. I'd like to. We can
Okay,
read
say-
the script out
read the
loud.
script. Get the
What
script.
part of it? It's with Carrie Ann Moss.
It's not
And
Carrie Ann Moss.
it's the one where the vampires is the LYNCH.
Oh my god.
Kate Beckinsale.
that's a good one.
It's Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
And there's a double
Underworld.
dildo.
I don't know if I have.
There's a
Underworld.
Underworld is the movie you guys are talking about. And then
Where's George? Should Google this shit for us because we're all over the place.
no, that movie is when she's
What's
having
his-
sex against the wall,
Yeah.
and the guy mentions how he wants her to mention stuff to him.
What does he say?
You know what he said.
I had it right. Robert Wisdom. There he is.
That's
Bunny.
a great last name, Bunny.
But he's in which Salons movie?
This
That's
is
the
great
thing.
for
I
the
think he's in
podcast when we zoom in with our fingers like that. Can you see it? Perfect.
Anyways,
So Bunny from there, and then
But I remember Happiness. I went to see the cast and crew premiere,
Right.
and when it ended, I remember I saw the dad of the kid that gets raped in the movie,
Right.
walk him right down the aisle, out of there early.
he was
And
like,
I
"You don't need
remember
to see-"
thinking, well, I just remember being like, what did they think this movie was? Like
Wait,
he was exiting the
like
kid
they never
out of there
saw the
early.
edit, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "You
What-
you got raped, kid."
what were you doing on Happiness?
I worked at Killer Films as an intern, and I
Is that the production company?
yeah, and then I was I worked in the pre-pro of that movie, and then I worked on set for a couple days before I had to go back.
Where was it shot?
It was shot in New Jersey,
In New Jersey.
and I was on for this. I remember this best scene that I was on for was when he goes through the park with the AK-47 and just lights everybody up.
And
Yeah.
You know, it's his
Happiness?
it's his dad's fantasy.
Yeah, I remember
He
that.
walks
yeah,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
park.
That
yeah,
movie
yeah.
was so cult, such a cult, there isn't a lot of movies like that movie.
I feel like
You know,
that-
Kids, I think it was and that was right around the same time that Kids came out, right? A
No,
little bit after.
I don't think so.
It was
no.
later, but same production company.
There was that era.
Oh
of-
yeah.
Yeah,
There you
really?
go.
Killer Films did both of them.
There was that era of independent film from the late '80s through the '90s, and it tapered off around Todd Salons, right?
Yeah, I
Toxic
mean,
Holocaust.
Kicking and screaming, and
Do you like that kind of
Kevin.
stuff?
Remember Kevin? The guy that was in every fucking indie film with
Yes.
you know the guy. He's
talking
in,
about
He's in The Departed. Kevin.
Was he?
Seen him. He's like
was he in? He was in Empire Records. Is he the kid that steals the record?
No,
That kid's in all those independent films. He's in Dollhouse. He was in Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Niles is in Welcome to the Dollhouse.
The kid that was the main kid who stole the
No, I'm
records
thinking-
in
you know this.
Empire
Speaking
Records.
of
He
independent
kind of looks
movies.
like you. His
What?
name's Kevin.
This is a good film podcast.
Kevin
Okay.
was in the graffiti movie.
Okay,
Is that
you
kid?
remember The Departed?
Yeah.
Where Decaps is talking to his cousin. He goes, "Why did he buy the coke? Because they're Puerto Rican." That dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember which actor it was though. Kevin.
Dude, he's like
It's
kind of
Kevin.
pasty. He's like you can't tell if he's Italian or Jewish. East Coast guy, long.
Oh,
hair.
you're talking about wait, you're
The rapper?
you're
The
talking about the
Boston
guy
guy?
who rants now on social media.
No, not Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport?
No, dude. Same. The fucking guy.
Guy, you can't tell if he's Italian or not. He's a Jew though.
Think about The Departed.
You can't tell if he's Italian or Irish.
How many times have you
He's
seen The Departed?
I've seen it. I just don't remember the thing.
Ray Donovan right now.
He's on Ray Donovan.
Oh, it's
right
Dash
now.
Mihawk. You're talking about Dash?
No, man. Oh,
Who, the big
I
guy?
grew up with that guy Dash. In the
Dash.
same building as him.
I gotta look this
He's
up.
friends with a bunch. I'm friends with a bunch of dudes in Madball and Lower East Side dudes.
Oh yeah. But wait,
Cool.
They're a group of friends.
yeah. But you are gonna. It's not burning you. Are you just taking it right now? Because this is looking crazy right now.
I think it's ready to
Do you think it's good to
Kevin
come out?
Corrigan. This guy.
Let me see.
Oh, that guy.
in
Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
the
that
best.
guy. He's always angry
He's
and
in the
everything.
Depart-
Yeah.
He's the guy
He's
who
the
gets
best.
Leo.
Yeah.
He's Leo's cousin. You should have
Yeah.
just said Leo's cousin.
That's what I said.
You didn't say Leo's
Yes,
cousin.
I did.
Roll
I said
it back.
Leo's cousin.
When did he say Leo's
I said
cousin?
Decaps.
One
Decaps'
minute.
cousin.
Decaps.
Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, oh. I wasn't in the lingo. I thought that was
Okay.
another graffiti
LDC.
guy. I thought that was like a graffiti
That's
guy
a
you knew that was
Nilbog
in the
word.
movie.
That's a Niles word. No, decaps. You know decaps.
Decaps
Decaps.
is Leo
Yeah.
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
I
don't
met
know.
Leo.
Bullshit.
I have a selfie with him. I was at a party in St. Bart's.
Okay.
It was me, Rick Rubin, Chris Rock, Shane. I was on like out there with like Vice guys.
Yeah.
We're all at this party. It's like I talked to Jimmy Buffett about moose hunting for like 2 hours. It was incredible.
Okay.
It was a very wild party.
This is like where they sacrifice babies and shit.
It was the same. Like the next day, we went and saw Prince play at a beach hut.
Like,
on the
did you have to
beach,
like
and
put
there
your
was
phone in a bucket and sign an NDA?
There
or something?
was some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Were you on a yacht?
I was allowed on the yacht.
But
I
it was
didn't go to
around.
that party.
That's because you didn't have your hair dyed yet.
I
though.
didn't. But I was with my wife who was 8 months pregnant at the time.
My wife.
Trash. and we were at this party and we were having a dinner and literally we're standing in a group. Everyone's kind of leaving. And literally it's like me, Rick Rubin, Leo DiCaprio, Chris Rock, Shane Smith, Sarouche, fucking all of these people. And everyone's talking, and Shane introduces me. Hey, this is Matty. He's got some new shows on the thing. And I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, that's cool. And across the circle is like Leo DiCaprio. And I was like, dude, I'm just going to say this once. You were great in Gilbert Grapes. And he started laughing.
Oh my god.
And he was just like, that's funny. And,
It is though.
and
Why is that funny?
I don't know. It's just like, you're great in Gilbert Grapes. And everyone kind of just like laughed somehow.
Yeah, but everyone waits for him to laugh. Right?
They were like, and
They
then
go,
he was just like, he had like a vape the size of this. He just had like a giant vape thing and he was vaping and his hat pulled down. I'm like, there's no one here. So he saw his hat pulled down. It's incredible. And watch
He
this.
dresses like
and then
shit.
I was just like, yo, straight up. Everyone was kind of leaving. And I was like, Leo, can I get a selfie? Watch this. I'm just going to type in Matty Matheson.
Was he excited about the selfie? Was he down for the
No,
selfie?
he was chill. He was like, yeah, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, sweet. And we were in the inner sanctum because also he was like, I think he was like pitching Shane about an environmental like documentary. And it was funny because like Shane's just like, oh, dude, he's like, that's what I do. So I'll just make that show. It was pretty funny. I was like, oh my God, Leo pitched and got shot down.
I remember like many years ago, I was at Soho House over here, and I was there for I don't even know what the fuck I was doing there.
Well, there.
Is that on the internet?
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
You look scared.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Jon Snow.
Oh, cool.
And then I put up this fucking photo.
Yeah.
Dude, I never watched Game of Thrones, and he was shooting a movie, and I think The Incredible Hulk or some shit. He was shooting a movie in Toronto, and he used to come to our restaurant every week. And he would go to our pub like
Jon
every
Snow.
day. And literally, so Jon Snow, I posted that up, and I wrote Rip Jon Snow, and fucking
No way.
all of a sudden, what is that called? Spoiler alert?
Yeah, you spoiler alerted.
I spoiler alerted Jon Snow dying on Game of Thrones, and literally, I like got thousands of people unfollowed me. You stupid fat fuck! I'm gonna kill you. I fucking hate
I'm
you.
gonna kill
What
you.
the fuck? I'm gonna kill your children. You ruined 8 years of my life. All of this shit. I start getting phone calls from radio stations. It becomes like headlines that Matty Matheson, spoiler alert, ruined Game of Thrones, Jon Snow's thing. And I was just like, I didn't even know he died. I just wrote like I forget what the thing was. I was like, I just wrote like,
Oh, you didn't know that he
I didn't
got
even
killed.
know he died. I just wrote a weird message
You're
was
just
like
being
rest
you.
in peace. Like I said something about something dying. And I think I said rest in peace Kip or something. I don't know. I said something stupid.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know he died because I never watched like Game of Thrones.
You don't watch anything.
I watch some, but I'm like, I don't watch enough to
People
keep up
get
with it.
pissed though.
Dude, I had a
threats.
close friend, Dallas Green, not talk to me for about 3 years.
Because you were actually
like
right.
I've known the guy since like high school. And he like legitimately, if I would see him, he'd be like, not ready.
Because you
And I would, and he plays in this band that I'm friends with all these guys, like some of my best friends. They play like arenas. They're massive. And I would go to their shows and he'd be like, you're not allowed in my fucking trailer.
Stained.
And I had to have a sit down with him like 3 years later and be like, and he's like, I'm ready for your apology.
What did you ruin for him?
The show.
What show?
Game
that
of
was the same. Oh,
Thrones.
that was Jon Snow. Oh.
He like wouldn't accept like my friendship at like 3 years.
I've been. You know who does that? Nate, who dealt to us.
Yeah.
He'll put shit on his Instagram.
Right.
And just like it's a meme. And at the end of the meme, he just spoils whatever movie's out.
Right.
And like it bothers me because I'd like to experience that on my own. I'm not going to tell him to go fuck himself.
Right. But he
I'm
loves
like,
spoiling.
yeah, he's that kind of guy.
That happened to me. about True Detective, of all things, True Detective season 2.
Right.
I wrote
Maybe.
I think like Colin Farrell R.I.P. or something, and people came after me. They were pissed at
Isaac.
me about True Detective season 2, which sucked.
milk,
Which
eh?
sucked.
Yeah, and I had
So-
people threatening my life on Instagram.
It's ridiculous.
Healthy option.
I don't even, I'm not on your level.
So I'm at Soho House a few years ago.
Ew.
For some, yeah, I'm just there.
This podcast is brought to you by Soho House, 100%.
I'm at the one in Hollywood, and I'm downstairs getting my car out of the valet. Right.
Were you writing a script?
Yeah, I was writing a screenplay in Soho House in the middle of the night. I was there for like some dinner with a friend of mine, and I'm down.
Are we
I
going
don't-
there after this?
We're not going there.
Okay.
I don't
We-
belong.
we are.
I don't belong.
Yeah.
You guys will go.
You got new hair.
So I'm
I have a
downstairs.
membership.
I'm downstairs at the valet, right?
Yeah.
And I'm getting my car, and I stop, and I'm like, taking it all in. It's like a Wednesday night. I look around, and I see Jack Osborne gets in like a Bugatti, and I'm like, cool, that's a Wednesday night for him. He takes off, and then I see the guy from Entourage, the one that they call Pizza Boy.
Okay.
You know that guy?
No.
Turtle?
No, the other guy. One of the guys
Kevin
from Entourage.
something.
Kevin.
I'm the worst at this.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's got 2 cars hung up, and he's like corralling women. He's going, come here. And he's going, you go over here. And he's like orchestrating these women, right? He's just kind of, and I'm like, what is happening?
Human
and I
trafficking.
Look, and I look, and what he's doing is he's got the bait in the car, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio. And Leonardo DiCaprio, I watch him.
He's part of the posse.
He's part of the posse.
He is part of the
And
posse.
he gets in the back of the car, and Leo's got like just some bootcut jeans, a weird hat.
The best.
He's just like the most kind of like nondescript. Like
Just
he
shops
looks,
on Canal Street.
Yeah, he looks like
He's dressed like Steven Spielberg,
he
but
shops
he's
at
like,
like Nickelback. You know what I mean? Like, and he gets in the back of the car and he just sits there, and this guy's just fucking air traffic controlling all these women and creating a caravan of girls. And Leo DiCaprio he couldn't look at a more bored person. He's like, I'm just gonna go have my balls and feet sucked by 4 women, and it's Wednesday night, and I don't care. You know what I
This
mean?
is
Like,
annoying.
this is
This is
annoying.
annoying to
He's
me.
like, I don't even want to do this. You know,
No.
and I'm just getting in my fucking.
Should we rinse? Yeah. Okay. You
Yeah.
guys keep talking about movies. I'm gonna go rinse. And after this break, we're gonna have a beauty update on our beauty podcast.
We're taking a break.
No, I meant you guys keep.
Should we fly Zach in? Talk to him?
Zach Nemsky, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Alex just started doing jiu-jitsu. Alex is
Let's talk about me
and
flopping
all of a sudden
around.
now, Zachary is a very close friend of mine, very close friend of Al's. Alex doesn't really love. He thinks he likes jujitsu. He's
I do
gonna
like
drop
it.
out in a couple months because like everything he does, you'll see.
You don't
You'll
know
see
any-
a pattern. But Zach is a black belt, which means he has dedication. So he's gonna jump in and they're gonna talk about the art of jujitsu.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Get the fuck off of me!
I don't drop out of anything, motherfucker.
Oh,
You don't know shit
weird.
about me.
That's nice.
What have I dropped out of?
I don't know.
What have I dropped
Everything
out
you've
of?
ever done.
What? Name one thing.
Well,
Name one thing.
The commercial
Name
you were
one
working
thing.
on that you didn't finish.
I did finish. It's Kobe Bryant died.
Well, didn't finish.
That's that makes me That makes me angry.
That was good.
Go
Bye.
wash his head in the toilet.
This is a beauty podcast.
All right, come on, Zach. Sit in here. Let's talk about jiu-jitsu. Yeah. I don't fucking know. What do you mean? How should you wash his hair out? Wait, what do you mean? What do you? Hey, I have a. There's a in the shower. There's a nozzle.
I've never spoken into one of these.
You
things
can put his head in the
before.
shower.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, in the cupboard in the bathroom.
right there. Perfect. Oh, cool. This is my first
So
time.
we don't know.
What are we talking about? Sponsored by Blue Bottle Coffee on Hillhurst.
You're just gonna plug.
Insta plug.
Did you get that for free? Otherwise, don't plug it.
No, but I will.
We
when I
gotta
get
get
back.
rid of the
He's smart.
wellness.
He's thinking to the future.
I'm trying to leverage
So
this.
Zach's
No, I'm just
here.
kidding.
I know Zach
Anyways,
for a long time. Know him through the Ruka boys.
all the homies.
But
down
Zach's
in Orange
also
County.
my buddy. Zach got me helped me get Zach was telling me I should do jiu-jitsu for a long time. I didn't want to do it because I was like, that's whatever. And I started doing it. It's
pretty weird.
We're at the gym
It's pretty
today. It's weird seeing me
homoerotic.
like was it weird seeing me flopping around all the time now? Like
I personally, I love it. It's weird, but I love it. I love weird things, so it's like,
You love watching him.
yeah,
What's it like?
big fan.
big fan.
Big
Watches all my
fan.
fights.
Yeah, all his fights. No, it's jiu-jitsu is a very it's a pretty interesting sport if you don't understand it, but I feel like he's really grasped onto it, and it's been a real part of his transformation. You know what I mean? It's been a big
I'm
shapeshifter in
He's
shapeshifter.
actually shapeshifting.
I'm
Exactly.
transformed.
Yeah.
What are you guys
Last time I saw you,
talking about me being fat?
I actually was taken aback today when I saw you. I was like, wow. Each and every time it gets more and more. It's a perspective shifter.
Did you watch me wrestling Paisa today?
Yeah.
It's
So
not
you're
fair.
throwing him around,
'Cause-
sweeping the leg.
Yeah, because
Sweep
he's-
the leg, Johnny.
It's fucked up.
He
because
loves
I'm
to sweep the leg. You know, it's funny because he swept the leg of a Muay Thai teacher friend of ours, and he
Oh,
like
yeah.
broke his leg
He
immediately.
actually does it to everybody. He's so unassuming, and then they're standing up to the other like judo grips, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're just on their back, and they're like, "What happened?"
Why does he love that? How do you? So tell us why you love that move.
What's the origin
And,
of
and
that?
you've
Because-
injured many people, and you still do it.
I did it. I did
Broken
injure.
legs, torn
I did injure
ligaments.
Nico. Yeah, and I
You
sorted
paid?
him out.
Yeah, you took care of Nico the Wolf.
When I was a kid, I went to the Y and took judo, so it's just wired into my head to like do this like flipping shit.
It's just muscle memory.
It's muscle memory. So like that's
I
I don't
see.
like I'm not like a fighter guy. Like I'm not like these guys are like this guy's like a black belt. I'm like I'm a worm. You know what I mean? And but the one thing I can
Just
do
a black belt worm. That's all.
he's a black belt worm. But the one thing I can do is if you stand up with me, I got a chance. If I might trip you.
We might
These
have
are
to get
big
you into a
legs, too.
competition.
That would hurt.
Honestly.
Should I?
Yeah, absolutely. I think like that's the next step. Competing for him, you know?
Wow. can
You could
imagine?
win just on the foot sweep alone.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Now this
Especially at white belt, you could win on that.
No worries.
the trick would be to like stay white belt longer than I should.
Yeah,
And
then
go-
you can win.
and
Then
go
you can
fight as a
dominate.
white belt?
All
Yeah,
those
I did that for
sandbaggers.
years.
Sandbag. I'm like
All
a
you
brown belt
sandbaggers
white
out
belt.
there.
Yeah. I'm secretly
funny.
brown, but I'm just wearing a white belt. Just come in and smash. I never thought I'd be a guy that would be into doing jiu-jitsu on any level because there's so much. It's such a thing, you know. It's like a very, you know, it's a thing. Like the whole.
Well, wait,
the
so
whole
did
world.
you get into it in Hawaii, or did you get into it because of Zach, or the place you're at was Zach?
Zach got me a gi from Show Your Roll. He hooked it up. Those dudes hit me up recently.
Yeah, they're
When
cool.
they're cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, you want some shit? I'm like, I have some, but I might need a smaller
never-
one because I'm like,
Can never have too many geese.
I guess so.
I've never done it. I did it twice, like
It's
3
fucking
times.
Fun. You know why it's fun? Because
At Krav Maga though. I was at Krav.
you
I was
were
at
the Krav guy.
Jiu-Fu, and they would
Jiu-Fu.
just pull me up to the front of the class, and the women would just kick me in
Kick
the
you in the
nuts
balls.
1,000 times.
you're that pumpkin head.
I was demonstrated on so much that I had to stop
They're
going.
like, Niles, come here, put on the pumpkin head.
Like the
And
most
you-
attractive woman too would just
they
bring
go,
me to the front
no
and just
means no. They just like bash you in
yeah.
the face.
I would love to get in that suit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like you're talking about like
You're,
the
Dropping in.
you're
what's
an
his
aggressive
name?
rapist.
What's the X-Men?
Tapping
What?
back
Excuse
in.
me. What did you say? Just drop
Another
that.
apple box? Put another apple box here.
Yeah, I've got 2 apple boxes actually. If you want this one.
Yeah. So here. That's
How's his hair looking?
Oh yeah, are you
Hey,
looking?
we're gonna do a reveal.
You're gonna be like Simon Phoenix.
Do you want to blow dry his hair?
from
or anything?
Demolition Man?
No. Okay, we're gonna. Here we go.
What's your inspo for this haircut? For this hair dye?
Surfing. I'm in California.
Shredding. California
I'm a
vibes.
surfer. I'm a surfer. I'm fucking down in
You're
Venice.
like one of those lops that has like a surfboard in their house for no reason. It's just like a
No, it's on my
decoration.
wall. It's
Yeah.
to show the people that I'm an exciting adventurer.
Cowabunga.
So here we go.
Oh man,
What do
Holy
you guys think? Do
You're
guys
like Guy
it?
Fieri.
He looks like.
I mean, you were.
He said
That
think
really
that's
did
good?
work.
He said Guy
Do you think
Fieri.
that this is good? Do you guys think that this is good?
Wait, show the tail though.
He said Guy Fieri.
Where's the tail?
Welcome to Flavor Town.
You look like
I can't even see it.
Sting.
Oh, there it is.
You look. He has Sting's hair in Dune.
Oh yes.
Yeah!
Yes, you actually do look
You
like
literally-
Sting.
Dude's a great film.
It's one of my favorite.
David
movies.
Lynch's
Do you really
greatest
like?
film.
Do you really like Dune?
My dad is a sci-fi guy.
I love
We
Dune.
grew up watching Dune.
I watch Dune twice a year, every year.
Dude, my
I
friend,
love Dune. I love Dune.
My friend just put out those blanket? My friend just put out she does really good tattoos. The whole blanket is Dune references.
No,
I'll get you one.
Really,
We have a whole thing. We have a
It's-
whole thing about the spice.
dude. I can.
The
quote,
Spice
I
is
can-
the greatest.
I can quote every line in that film. It's one of my favorite movies. It's fucked up.
It's a perfect film.
Nobody
Isn't there
likes
a
it. It's
documentary?
not.
Isn't there? A
No,
documentary?
that's when what's his name was doing the
Is this
because
one?
it wasn't always David Lynch's. It was
We just gotta dye this again.
it was the
I
guy
don't-
that did
are
El
you-
Topo.
You gotta dry it again? Okay.
Have you
There's a guy-
dyed your hair before though? Is this the first
We're
time?
talking about Dune. Let's not get sidetracked. Give me a
this
minute.
is
I
a
was just
beauty
curious.
Podcast. This is a beauty podcast.
You guys
talk
have
about-
I wanna wear
fallen
this.
in love
This is
all over
great.
again over Dune just now.
we talk-
So hot.
Can we talk about Dune?
Yes.
For a minute?
This is a movie. This is a podcast about movies.
Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
this is the new podcast called
I'm
The Powerful Truth Movies.
Are you
it's-
excited about the new Dune?
Yes, because that director.
Is that the guy who did?
Yes,
Is
Blade
the guy who did
Runner.
Arrival?
he did Blade Runner.
Arrival.
It's
Sicario.
Incendies.
Sicario.
He's Canadian.
He's from
Villeneuve.
Montreal.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about?
yeah.
can
Is
we
that
talk
his name?
about-
Dude,
Is that how I say
Sicarios-
it?
Yes.
Okay, everyone calm down.
I'm French.
Everyone calm down.
There's a
Calm
podcast
down.
that's great.
Calm down. Let's talk. Everyone's yelling. Let's just.
What are
talk
we at? An hour?
We're gonna talk about Sicario.
Okay.
Okay.
Zach is about to get a mic. So it's
Zach's
just
about to
getting
get a mic.
started.
Zach's not seen Sicario. I can tell by his face.
I love Sicario.
It's a great film.
Sicario is a science fiction film. If you watch it,
What?
yes, I'll tell you why.
What
Okay.
about Sicario 2?
Fuck Sicario, dude. That's trash.
Was it
What?
trash?
It was trash. It was
Come
really
on.
bad. It was really bad.
Beniche?
Really bad.
Benny D?
You just called me out for DeCap, but I just said Beniche, and I really meant it.
You're a real benitch.
Yeah.
Yes, BA. Oh! Okay, listen. Sicario is a science fiction film. The way it's shot, it's
Break it down.
all these aerial shots. When they get into the house and the fucking corpses are in the wall, they look alien-esque.
Yeah.
When they get into the infrared camera, it's everything's super weird.
It's sci-fi.
and aerial and ethereal. And as soon as he finished, he shot it like a science fiction film. I can't prove this, but I know it.
If you were to talk to him, he'd be like, "We."
He would be like, yeah. What's his name? Claire
Je m'appelle
Villeneuve.
Villeneuve.
And then because right after he did that, he went out and did.
I'm listening.
He did Blade Runner.
Villeneuve?
Yeah,
Villeneuve.
he did the new one.
He did
I didn't
Blade
watch
Runner.
it. Was it good?
Yeah, it's great. He's fucking that dude's amazing.
He's
And he's
great.
fucking doing Dune.
Arrival is amazing.
such a
I
good-
loved Arrival because I love
Arrival's
Amy
sick.
Adams.
What about, did he do,
Oh my god, I love Amy Adams.
Why do you love Amy Adams?
I don't know. I loved her in
did Prisoners
the
too,
movie.
right?
The movie Prisoners is good.
that's good.
Man, that's a gnarly movie. Having kids makes
It's the best Jackman.
it makes me so.
Guys, some focus.
This Amy Adams, my love for
Yeah.
her, or not even my love.
You like her in The Fighter?
No, she's good in The Fighter.
The
I loved her
Fighters.
in what's American
Hustle.
Hustle.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're hair drying. This is
What?
a,
No,
this
there's
is
not
a
a hair-
beauty
no, there's no-
podcast.
We're not putting on a
This
hair
is a
dryer.
beauty podcast.
Are we?
Yeah. Let's go.
Are you gonna hear us over the hair
No,
dryer?
you can't hear it.
Okay, no hair dryer, please. We're talking.
Yeah, hair dry real quick. What's the point?
Is this
At
whole-
this point? There.
You guys, come on.
It looks good.
Can we have a conversation?
Yeah. Okay. No hair dryer.
Oh my god, dude.
I can't believe you're not a professional hair dyer with how good this looks.
Alex, continue.
If we don't talk and have a conversation, there's no fucking podcast. We can't just all yell over each other. No, we're getting to something that I'm actually interested in for
Okay.
the first time in 8 podcasts. Can we talk?
Yes.
I'm awake now. I'm here. You're talking about fucking food and Matty for fucking 10 hours. Now we're talking about movies. I like movies. Can we talk about movies?
Is this your Instagram?
Oh my god. Yeah, he's offset. Go, Zach.
He's
Zach's
offset.
off. Get
Okay,
him
no,
off.
Zach's still here.
Get him out of here.
No, finish.
Forget it. I'm over it.
I'm here for you.
I don't care.
And this is a podcast about food. It's called Powerful Truth Angels. And last night we had a yummy dinner full of spaghetti and garlic bread and really nice salads.
were
So
talking-
next week on Powerful Truth Angels, we're going to be talking about broccoli. Thanks for our guests, Niles and Zach. And Alex almost got to talk about something he wanted to.
That's so fucked.
on next week's
Did
episode
you see
of
me
Powerful
light up
Truth
for a minute?
Angels,
I actually got excited for the first time. since we
Continue
started
then.
this. No, it's over. That's the ending speech.
that was me
Cocksucker.
trying. I was getting you revved up. Now tell me about
it's over.
sci-fi.
That's over. I love it.
What is your favorite movie?
What's your favorite director?
Favorite movie?
You can't put a.
Apocalypse Now, Redux.
It's a great movie. You can't just say my favorite movie is this. There's
Favorite movie of all
What's your
time.
favorite movie?
Mine?
Is Sicario 2?
Probably Sicario 2.
You want to know my favorite movie?
Yes, I would love
Fuzz
to.
Bucket.
Gremlins 2
Gremlins 2 the new
is
batch
one of the.
pretty
I think that's
fire.
the best sequel, and I'm not kidding.
Terminator
Better
2.
than
He's not
better
kidding.
than
Terminator 2
Godfather
is
2.
so good.
Terminator 2
Oh yeah,
is
you're
the
right.
best
You're right.
sequel.
And
of all time.
Aliens
Tumor
is pretty great too.
Aliens 2 is fucking
But-
one of the best sequels.
But Gremlins 2 is one of the best, and people front on it. The new
I don't think
batch.
I've ever seen
Gremlins 2
number
is
2.
fire.
Is that the guy with the mohawk?
First of all, as the first transgendered gremlin actress, so they're way ahead of their time. People don't talk about that.
The future is.
Second of all, it has a gremlin that's just made out of vegetables.
Oh, food related. I can get behind that. What were you going to say, though, a couple minutes ago? You were trying
This
to
is
really
all-
dive in.
All a mistake. Everything.
This is not a mistake. You can't break down like this.
I'm not breaking
You have to
down.
keep up your toast. Your toast right now is getting soggy, my friend, and you got to stay crispy.
All right.
What were you
Well,
going to talk about?
We're gonna talk about.
You were going to talk about Dune.
We're talking about Sicario. We're talking about that director redoing Dune. Talking about how great the first Dune is. David Lynch. David Lynch hates Dune. People hate Dune. People shit on Dune. I think Dune's amazing. You're talking about the Dune blanket. I would love it if you get me one.
I'm going to get you a Dune blanket.
That'd be great. I actually there's this poster artist in Ghana I've seen on Instagram that you tell them what movie you want them to make a poster of. You seen that guy?
I've
And they
seen
just-
the
they make-
account's crazy.
They hand paint it, and I'm like, bro, can you do me a Dune one? The guy's like,
Yeah, they do like Escape from New York
Yeah,
and all that kind
it's
of shit.
fucking wild.
It's so
I'm
Did
sick.
gonna
he already do you doing one? Is
No,
it happening?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Bert might have had one.
Yeah.
They gave one to Grimy, I think. Like someone did. They're fucking fire.
That's sick.
Anyways, I think the movie movie ship is past. This podcast is over. And here we are. What do you think, Jason? How'd we do?